London, welcome to the team, Caitlin Clark. Yes.
First time in MSG for a Knicks game, so it's pretty cool.
I know, it's our first Knicks game, first time feeling the atmosphere. We got to get you to play on this court one day.
We have to talk to Adam about that.
Can we make it mellow? Honestly, if there's someone
Even if it's a preseason game, we got to get it done. I don't think the Liberty will want to move a game over here, but we'll play anybody. It'll be fun.
Yeah. How could you describe maybe the atmosphere your first time in it?
Well, I think as a player, like, this is kind of when you feel the atmosphere the most, is when you're out on the court warming up. So, I mean, there's just a different type of buzz. And obviously when LeBron comes to town, it's probably really different. But, you know, Knicks fans are crazy, and I love it. I love people that are passionate about basketball. So it's pretty incredible.
But listen, there's a new shooter from Indiana. I'm the third best shooter in the state of Indiana now. Okay. It goes Caitlin, Tyrese, and now myself.
We'll have to get Tyrese's opinion on that. I'm not sure Tyrese would agree.
Right here. She's taking over for me right now, so thank you.
Well, honestly, I don't think it's just a big moment for the WNBA. I think all of women's sports, I think this is one of the biggest moments we've ever had. So, you know, I feel very confident that we're going to get something done, and that's because we're in this moment because of the product we put on the floor. So
let's start with the queen. Let's start with Caitlin Clark, because what she did on NBC was not just a broadcasting debut. It was a hostile takeover. She walked into Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball, a place where legends are made and broken. And she looked more comfortable than seasoned veterans who have been doing this for 30 years. Did you see the body language? Did you see the confidence? She wasn't sitting there like a timid rookie happy to be invited to the party. She was sitting there like she owned the building, sitting next to Carmelo Anthony, one of the greatest scorers in history. She wasn't looking up to him. She was looking him eye to eye, talking ball, breaking down Luka Doncic, and explaining spacing in a way that commanded respect.
First of all, there's a new shooter from Indiana. I'm the third best shooter in the state of Indiana now. It goes Caitlin, Tyrese, and now myself.
We'll have to get Tyrese's opinion on that.
Let's start with the queen. Let's start with Caitlin Clark, because what she did on NBC was not just a broadcasting debut. It was a hostile takeover. She walked into Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball, a place where legends are made and broken. And she looked more comfortable than seasoned veterans who have been doing this for 30 years. Did you see the body language? Did you see the confidence? She wasn't sitting there like a timid rookie happy to be invited to the party. She was sitting there like she owned the building, sitting next to Carmelo Anthony, one of the greatest scorers in history. She wasn't looking up to him. She was looking him eye to eye, talking ball, breaking down Luka Doncic, and explaining spacing in a way that commanded respect.
There we go.
Feeling it. She knew it right away. Oh.
This could be a quick NBC.
Wow. The warm-up was mine, the win. All right.
I was being nice last game.
All right, I'm ready. In.
Guess what? In a game, that would still count for a point.
It would. It absolutely would. Can you get this out the net?
Now he's talking junk. Uh-oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't like it.
Yep. He's nervous. Game.
You like to double down, okay.
All right.
Okay. One leg.
Tie game.
In it.
Short.
Yeah, all right.
Surely good.
Yeah, you're all right.
And B.
That looks good too.
Okay. Okay, well, here comes B.
All right. B, here we go.
Boom!
All right, let's end it.
And you're
I need you to understand the magnitude of what she said about the WNBA labor negotiations, because the mainstream media is glossing over it. But we are going to drill down. She was asked about the future of the league, and she looked right into the camera lens and said, "We are in this moment because of the product we put on the floor." Stop right there. Rewind that in your head. The product. She is telling you. She is telling the commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, and she is telling the owners that she is the product. She knows that the charter flights, the sold-out arenas, the massive TV deals, they aren't because of some boardroom strategy. They are because she puts the ball in the hoop from 40 feet, and people pay to see it.
That's the one. No.
Wow!
Do you believe in magic or what? I know you create some all the time.
This is for game.
This is for game. All right.
There's literally 0% chance he makes this game.
That's our welcome to the MVP moment.
Hey, this is so cool, man. I can't even lie. This is like the coolest thing ever, bruh.
This is a direct shot at the leadership who tried to tell her that she needed the league to survive. No, the league needed her. And she just reminded them of that on national television with a smile on her face. It is the ultimate power move. She is holding all the cards. And by aligning herself with NBC, by aligning herself with the NBA machine, she is building a fortress around her brand that the WNBA petty politics cannot touch. She is untouchable now, and she knows it.
Gotta stop you. Y'all not at this moment because of the product on the floor. Y'all at this moment because of you, girl. Y'all at this moment because of you, not because of all of them. No, I get it. You be trying to be nice. You can stop being nice with these girls.
And let's talk about that HORSE game with Jamal Crawford, because that was the moment where the Caitlin Clark is just hype narrative officially died. Jamal Crawford is a legend. He has one of the best handles in NBA history. He is a bucket getter. And Caitlin steps onto the court in street clothes, no warm-up, and starts draining shots from the logo, laughing, talking trash, asking, "Do you believe in magic?" That is the it factor that you cannot teach. That is the charisma that Michael Jordan had, that Kobe had, and now she has it. She wasn't intimidated by the moment. She embraced it. She elevated it. And NBC knows they have struck gold. Expect to see her on every major broadcast moving forward, because the camera loves her and the ratings prove it. But while Caitlin Clark is busy saving the popularity of basketball, we have Doc Rivers doing his absolute best to destroy it. And this part of the video is going to make you angry. But you need to hear it. Doc Rivers, the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, a team that is struggling, a coach who should be focused on fixing his defense and saving his job, decided to use his platform to lecture the American people on immigration policy, specifically the situation with ICE and deportation. Now everyone is entitled to their opinion, but when you are representing a global brand like the NBA, you have to be careful with your facts. And Doc Rivers dropped a comparison that is not just factually wrong, it is insulting to the intelligence of every basketball fan watching. He compared the potential deportation of undocumented immigrants to Hakeem Olajuwon being taken off the streets. Let me repeat that. He compared illegal immigration to Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest centers of all time. Let's look at the facts because facts matter. Hakeem Olajuwon came to the United States legally. He had a student visa to attend the University of Houston. He followed the rules. He went through the process. And he became a naturalized citizen in 1993. To compare his lawful path to citizenship with people breaking the law to enter the country is a false equivalence of the highest order. It is lazy intellectualism and it is dangerous rhetoric because it rewrites history to fit a political narrative. The comment section on this video is on fire for a reason. People are sick and tired of being preached to by millionaires who live in gated communities. The fans are saying, "Doc, your team is losing. Fix the pick and roll defense and stop worrying about border policy." This is exactly why the NBA has lost half its audience over the last decade. People tune in to watch a game, to escape the stress of their daily lives, to escape politics, and instead they get a lecture from a coach who clearly hasn't done his research on the very example he is using. It is a tragedy because Hakeem Olajuwon is an American success story. He is the embodiment of the American dream. Coming here, working hard, following the law, and achieving greatness. Doc Rivers tried to use him as a political pawn and it backfired spectacularly. It shows a disconnect between the NBA elites and the working class fans that buy the tickets. Caitlin Clark understands the fans. She talks about the passionate fans in New York. She feeds off their energy. She respects them. Doc Rivers seems to think his job is to educate the fans on his moral superiority and the market is punishing the NBA for it. Think about the contrast in leadership here. Caitlin Clark is 22 years old and she sounds more mature, more focused, and more business savvy than a 60-year-old coach who has been in the league for decades. Caitlin understands that the product is the most important thing. If the basketball is good, if the entertainment is good, everything else falls into place. Doc Rivers has forgotten about the product. He has forgotten that he is in the entertainment business. And when you forget that, you lose the audience. This is why the NFL is crushing the NBA in ratings. The NFL focuses on the shield. They focus on the game. They focus on the spectacle. The NBA has allowed itself to become a political soapbox. And that might get you likes on Twitter from the activist crowd. It doesn't sell sneakers in middle. And let's talk about that HORSE game with Jamal Crawford, because that was the moment where the Caitlin Clark is just hype narrative officially died. Jamal Crawford is a legend. He has one of the best handles in NBA history. He is a bucket getter. And Caitlin steps onto the court in street clothes, no warm-up, and starts draining shots from the logo, laughing, talking trash, asking, "Do you believe in magic?" That is the it factor that you cannot teach. That is the charisma that Michael Jordan had, that Kobe had, and now she has it. She wasn't intimidated by the moment. She embraced it. She elevated it. And NBC knows they have struck gold. Expect to see her on every major broadcast moving forward, because the camera loves her and the ratings prove it. But while Caitlin Clark is busy saving the popularity of basketball, we have Doc Rivers doing his absolute best to destroy it. And this part of the video is going to make you angry. But you need to hear it. Doc Rivers, the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, a team that is struggling, a coach who should be focused on fixing his defense and saving his job, decided to use his platform to lecture the American people on immigration policy, specifically the situation with ICE and deportation. Now, everyone is entitled to their opinion, but when you are representing a global brand like the NBA, you have to be careful with your facts. And Doc Rivers dropped a comparison that is not just factually wrong, it is insulting to the intelligence of every basketball fan watching. He compared the potential deportation of undocumented immigrants to Hakeem Olajuwon being taken off the streets. Let me repeat that. He compared illegal immigration to Hakeem Olajuwon, one of the greatest centers of all time. Let's look at the facts because facts matter. America, and it doesn't get people to tune in on a Tuesday night in November. Caitlin Clark is the correction to that mistake. She is the return to pure basketball joy. She is the return to meritocracy. She is the return to shut up and play. And that is why she is the most popular athlete in the country right now. I want you to look at the comments from the fans in the video we just watched. They are not attacking Doc Rivers because of his race or his background. They are attacking him because his argument is flawed. They are correcting him on the history of Hakeem. This proves that the fans are smart. The fans do their homework, and you cannot gaslight them with emotional arguments that don't hold up to scrutiny. Doc Rivers owes Hakeem an apology for dragging his name into a debate that has nothing to do with him. And he owes the Bucks fans an apology for focusing on everything except winning basketball games. So where do we go from here? Well, the future is clear. The future looks like Caitlin Clark on NBC, breaking records, bridging the gap between men's and women's sports, and bringing a new generation of fans to the table. And the past, the dying, looks like bitter coaches making political statements to empty rooms because they have alienated the very people who pay their salaries. The choice is up to the leagues. Do you want to be like Caitlin, or do you want to be like Doc? I suspect that NBC knows the answer. I suspect that Adam Silver knows the answer. And I suspect that is why we are going to see a massive pivot in how the NBA markets itself moving forward. They are going to ride the Caitlin Clark wave until the wheels fall off, and they are going to slowly phase out the divisive rhetoric because bad business is bad business, and right now Caitlin Clark is the best business in town. I want to know where you stand on this. Are you Team Caitlin focusing on the product and the game, or are you siding with Doc Rivers and his political commentary? Do you think his comparison of Hakeem Olajuwon was fair, or was it a desperate attempt to score political points? Sound off in the comments below, because this is the conversation that is defining the future of sports. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell because we are not going to stop exposing the truth. We are not going to stop calling out the hypocrisy, and we are certainly not going to stop celebrating the greatness of Caitlin Clark.